Sup howdy, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Rumbo, yay! And for those who don't know me already, I'm an artist and a fine art student in South Africa, and I make videos just about that. So if that interests you, you want to stick around and get me subscribed. And today I'm going to do another draw with me, but this one is a little bit special because I drew this after I watched Black Panther 2, and obviously that changed my life forever and ever and ever and ever. So I'm going to be drawing some of my favorite characters, the Dora Milaje from Black Panther. In this one, this drawing took about 5 or so hours, so it was quite a long one. I'm working with pen. I specifically use micron pens, as well as I think it's Rolfies. I actually forgot which one it is, but I'm using that alongside watercolor, and I'm just going to show you. This was really fun because it's been a while since I've done a watercolor painting, so my colors are a little bit iffy towards the end, have grace on me, but it was still fun to get back into. But before we go into this video, make sure you like, turn on my post notifications so you're notified when next I upload a video. I usually upload on Saturdays and Wednesdays, but if you want to make sure you never miss out on a video from me, you want to turn the notifications on. It is my goal to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We currently are around 780, which is incredible and crazy, and I really do believe we'll reach this goal with your help. So if you haven't subscribed already, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, and also share this around with all of your friends. Comment down below which medium I should do next. I know in a previous draw with me I did say I was going to try digital, but my drawing tablet, or the tiny little excuse of a drawing tablet, has stopped working, so it's gonna be a while before I can get a new one and try out digital again. But if there is something you want me to do, draw, or use in my next draw with me, leave it down below in the comments and I'll happily take up that challenge. So I'm not really much of a Marvel fan at all. Actually, I've only watched a handful of movies, and I definitely did not watch them in the way they're intended to, with the whole storyline and the multiverse. I actually don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, but Black Panther was one of the movies that I really enjoyed watching in 2018. I actually watched it for English in high school, and watching Black Panther 2 was on my list, but like I said, because I'm not into the Marvel world, I was afraid that I wasn't going to get much of the movie. This actually happened when I watched Captain Marvel back when it came out with a couple friends, and honestly I had no idea what was going on, and I was so confused why everybody else in the cinema was oohing and ahhing at like some of the scenes, because I really did not know what was going on. So watching Black Panther 2 was a priority for me to watch, but also not so much because it was with that, and also just because I haven't watched a lot of movies recently. I don't know, it's weird. I think I have a weird feeling of movies. I feel like I get sucked into watching them for so long, and I feel so like reluctant to watch it because I feel like they're so long, which makes no sense because I binge watch series frequently, very frequently, so the math is not mathing, but that's not the point. Anyway, so I watched it last week Tuesday with my family, and it was way more than I expected, and I definitely had that moment when you leave the cinema and you just assume a whole different personality and your life has changed because of what you watched. But thoroughly, it was so good, and I'm glad because I didn't feel confused at any point in the movie because I didn't have like a Marvel background like I felt in Captain Marvel. I'm not bashing Captain Marvel, by the way, it's just like a comparison. It was so well done, the cinematography, the acting, like everything, the music choice, everything was so freaking cool. The story was just like, there was a plot twist after plot twist, and like it was just really good. I highly recommend you watch it. Like, I highly recommend you watch it. But the one thing that stuck with me, and it also stuck with me in the first Black Panther, is the Dora Milaje, which is why I chose to draw it in this video, because I aspire to be like them so badly. They are so cool, and I think I realized they're so cool because of like how powerful they are, but they're represented in a way that's not stereotypical. Because you know how like there's that like stereotype that like African or black women are like strong, but almost in the sense that it's not like it's not really a positive connotation. It's almost like invalidating their like femininity, and it's sort of like not a masculine strength, but something that's like they are stronger and less woman than like other races. And that's like a stereotype that happens in media like all the time to this day. But the type of strength that the Dora Milaje have is like so empowering and cool. I feel like it's a strength that doesn't take away the fact that like they're a woman, or like they're any less women than any other race or something. And they're just, I keep saying it, but they're just so cool. I just want to learn martial arts and get a sword or a spear, not a sword, oh my gosh, a spear, and be like them. I don't know, it's just really empowering. And I think that was just a reaffirmation of why like correct representation is so important. This morning I was scrolling on YouTube Shorts, and the algorithm on YouTube Shorts is so horrendous because it shows me things that like are really not what I watch frequently. Like I don't think it's fine-tuned. So one YouTube short came up, and it was this girl talking about how representation is like not important at all, and if anything, like if you feel that you can't do something because there isn't representation that shows you can, then it's on you. Like for example, let's say if there isn't that much like black female actors or actresses in the movies, then you feel like you can't be an actress. That's on you. I kind of understand the sense that you should have the agency to do whatever you want to do without like being deterred from stuff that like are against you. But representation is still so important, because not only does it show us that we are capable of doing so many things, but it shows other people that we are capable to exist in different forms, that we aren't like this monolith of people. And I think Black Panther, especially with like its heavy inspiration from Africa, the research is evident there, the research they put into making it not a stereotypical ideal of Africa, because I think it shows the potential and also the strength that is in Africa. But once again, this is like just solely my opinion. If you differ in opinion and you think that it wasn't really well represented or whatever, that's okay, that's completely fine. I still remember watching in the cinema, because I'm in South Africa, and people like kind of giggling at some of the pronunciations of language they used, but they learned it. And honestly, I am like in no place to judge that, because the only language I speak is English. But regardless, Black Panther 2 was amazing. I highly recommend you watch it, and I'm definitely going to watch The Woman King next to keep on this high. But this is how it turned out. The colors are a little bit iffy, but you know what, it's okay. I still enjoyed it. I really loved the pen work because I put in a lot of detail or work into the detail. That's what really took that much. But thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like. If you like me, subscribe, comment down below, all that fun jazz. And until then.